Enjoy it.
How's the summer league experience been for you?
It's been fun. I mean, my first look at a little bit of NBA action, you know, NBA plays and just playing against the other guys that are.
And in the locker room, now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Harris. Thompson is out there with Fox. Then there's Okafor, and it's Simons in at the 4 spot. Howard is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And then it's Bridges. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Barton in at the 2. And here is Fox after Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Thompson against Barton. 6 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Fox with it, and it's Howard picking him up, and Fox gets it to go.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Murray, the pass to Bridges. Murray outside. Back to Barton. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Terry Stotts and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the problems that Karl Anthony Towns presents. Coach said there's no way to take away his inside game and his perimeter game. You just have to pick one of those to live with. That is not an easy choice, but it's one that most coaches have to make. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Barton outside. Murray dishes to Howard. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Barton outside. Now the feed to Murray. Lock at 6. Here's Bridges. Count that bucket. Bridges got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Pass to Thompson. Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Barton outside. Towns for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Towns, no luck. And it's Harris with the ball for Portland. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Murray surveying the D. To the wing right side. Here's Bridges. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trail Blazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Okafor out there with Joe Harris. And it's Simons in a power forward position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Thompson, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now Bridges, after Jahlil Okafor missed from long range. This one for three, kept alive. Howard, good. Howard's got his second bucket tonight.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. Inside, here's Simons. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Barton outside. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Here's Murray. Back to Bridges. Pass to Murray. And here's Towns. Beyond the arc. Second chance shot, and it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got 6.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
To the inside, Thompson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Now here's Murray, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Barton passes to Towns, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Outside, Fox. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. On Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Fox against Murray. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Passes to Towns. He kicks it to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 7. 20 seconds left to play here in the half.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Now Murray comes up empty from 8 feet. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, and at Kentucky, Coach Calipari famously forbid Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Miles Bridges, he's been playing really well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Howard. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at point guard. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Fox. He's out there with Thompson. Joe Harris is out there with Okafor. And it's Simons in at the 4 slot. Barton finds Howard. Barton outside. A rebound by Simons.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Harris passes to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Out to the wing. Towns is doubled. Bridges against Thompson. Bridges passes to Howard. Drops in the layup for 2. Howard's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Fox kicks to Thompson. Back to Fox. And stolen by Murray. Fast break, here they come. The pass to Towns. Feeds to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
Here's Fox. He's got 9. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Harris. Here's Simons. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Count it. Good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Barton. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. He's got 8.
Quick trigger off the catch and shoot. Towns giving the defense no time to react.
Fox passes to Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Now here's Barton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Here's Murray. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Passes it to Towns. Howard trying to free himself up. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Thompson outside. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Over Howard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
That's sweet. You got to give a little more.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Howard. Then there's Towns. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Puts it up. And right on target. Good.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
On the wing, Thompson. Nice shot from the wing.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Murray. Pass to Bridges. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Fox passes to Thompson. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Thing has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Bridges. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Towns finds Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Barton against Fox. Good.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Barton outside. Murray outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Simons, defended by Towns. And it's Simons missing. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Murray, good.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Trailblazers trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and They'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. Trailblazers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Simons, and it's sent back by Howard. Right wing. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 7. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Bridges.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets full.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Deep two from Murray. They get the rebound. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Good luck trying to keep Cat off the glass. Karl Anthony Towns loves mixing it up down low and getting after those second chances.
And here is Murray. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed